there, my name is cherryiscrafty, but you can call me Cherry. Today we are playing the Homestead Modpack for my first ever time, and I'm very excited because I tried the Society Sunlit Valley one, but it was a little intimidating for my likes, so I think this one might be a lot more up my alley. And this is actually where we just spawned in. I always love to settle in like cherry biomes, or preferably even flower fields, so this is definitely a very nice spawn and is definitely a good contender for somewhere for our first base. If you're one of my usual viewers, might want to sit back and relax, maybe grab a snack, because this video is going to be a bit of a longer one. And if you're new here, thanks for being here. Alright, I think it's time to get started. Look at these little guys, they're so cute. We've got a few things in our inventory already. We've got Welcome to Homestead, a quest book, a golden leaf, and a squish manual. Let's see, let's start with the welcome book. Welcome to Homestead, a world shaped by patience, purpose, and the gentle hum of invention. Here, every wheel that turns tells a story. Every field that grows carries the legacy of quiet hands and clever minds. Whether you're tilling soil or tinkering with gears, you're part of something older than you know. Take your time, build with care, and remember, even the smallest spark can turn the world. Beautiful, okay. Alright, I think we're all done with that. Then the quest book, let's see what our first quest is. Welcome to Homestead. Step into a land where old magic and cozy homesteads wait for your touch. Ancient valleys, overgrown farms, and relics of the past beckon upon you to shape the world however you like. Will you rebuild, explore, or uncover its secrets? This is your chance to create something special. Welcome home. And go ahead and complete that task. And then, oh my goodness, look at this list of rewards we can get. Let's see. I got a compass and some XP. Our next task is to get some logs. So let's go ahead and start with this little tree over here. Right, there's our first tree. Let's go ahead and make that into a crafting table and get a basic axe, because I do believe that this mod pack has a falling tree mod. Let's test it out on maybe like a slightly bigger one than just these little guys. Maybe this dark oak tree would be a good one. There it goes. That mod is so cool. Okay, and there we go. We've got quite a bit from that already. We got an achievement, Forbidden Fruit. Let's go ahead, open our quest book, and our reward, we get a stone axe and some XP. Next, we need to make sticks and place some torches, and then make some stone tools. Okay, so let's go ahead, make a bunch of planks that we can make into sticks. Alright, we'll go ahead and claim that, and it's going to give us some torches and XP, and then we need to place 20 torches. So we already got a head start, but it does look like there's some coal up there, so let's go ahead and make a pickaxe as well. This mod pack has some different textures for the gemstones, I've noticed, which is pretty cool. It might make it a little hard when I go hunting for diamonds for the first time if they've got a bit of a different texture, but that's okay. I'm really excited to see what this mod pack all has to offer. And I do have a couple different shader pack options. This one is a vanilla-esque shaders, but the one I usually use is called Mellow, which looks like this. Let me know which one you prefer, but I'm just gonna stick with this one for now. Alright, let's go ahead and craft a few more torches. And then we can just go ahead and place those kind of around here to light up this little area. I might go exploring later, but at least for now, I think this could be a cute space to call home. Which, again, still super early game, so we can always change our mind about that. Some of my goals for this series are to learn to be better at taking the game slower. Instead of just sprinting everywhere and trying to like do the next best thing and planning out builds in creative, I'm just going to be playing the game. I'm not going to be pre-planning builds, it's just going to come straight from my mind. I'm not going to be rushing to get the best armor right away. Not that I really do that typically anyways, but as somebody who's currently doing most of her content on a multiplayer SMP, well, I guess multiplayer is kind of in the name, huh? But I am used to kind of grinding out the game a little bit and having fully enchanted armor and all that. So we're just gonna enjoy what this mod pack has to offer. So let's see, did we complete that quest? We did. Next up is to make the full set of stone tools. So let's go grab some more stone over here. Got a nice little cave right next to us, which is definitely gonna be handy. You want to hear something cool? Listen to my footsteps when I walk into this cave. I'm a big fan of that. It's kind of spooky, but I like it. Alright, I think we have enough stone to get us started with our tool set. I've already got the axe, I think? Yes. So we just need to make everything else. Oh, there's an anthill. That's why there's a million ants around. That would make sense. Let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. A sword. Got our axe here. Alright, there's our full set of stone tools. Let's see, it gives us some iron and XP. Next, our task is to make a bed. And, oh, to make a bed, sleep in it, and place some chests. Okay. I'll have to go venturing out for some sheep. But first, I'm going to get some wood to make a nice little house, because we don't really have a home yet, and it is getting kind of dark and spooky out. Excited to see what these maple logs look like. Let's see. Oh, I got so many. Oh, these are kind of a pretty color. I'm just gonna make, I love making me one of those, like, classic Minecraft starter homes where it's kind of ugly and it's just a box, but it's, you know, it's cozy, it's charming, and it's kind of nostalgic, you know? Just, usually I tend to build these out of, like, dirt and stone. If anybody here watches my Clovercraft series, I do have, in my first episode, a home kind of like this, but slightly bigger and entirely made out of stone and dirt. And I love it. I think it was so cute, and it definitely did it did its job while I needed it to. So, got a cute little door. Let's see, what else can we put in here? Let's get some chests going. Just 1 and 2. Have a nice little double chest right here. We can store a bunch of our stuff in. Let's see, I'll keep my, where is it? My quest book on me, as well as my squish manual. And I'll keep my axe on me, of course. Let's see what the squish manual is. Welcome to the Squish mod. Learn all about sugar crafting candy effects and how to keep your pets small and adorable forever. Ooh, okay. I don't think we'll mess with this quite yet, but definitely in the future could be fun. And I don't have any food, so that could be something good to get. It looks like there's a structure over there. So, let's see. I think I had an apple in here. And I do have this golden leaf if I do really need it. So let's make our way over to that structure and see if it's got any loot. This biome is so beautiful. This right here could be a nice spot for our first home, maybe? I might adventure a little bit first before settling in the first spot that I find, but definitely a pretty spot to be starting in. Oh, this is definitely not... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Definitely not a place for food. Okay, if we're gonna be living here... Ooh. If we're gonna be living here, it might be within best interest to tear those down and fight those guys before we make our nice house. Oh no. I might just hide out in here until it's daytime. Maybe while we wait it out in here, it could be good to start digging down and seeing if there's anything good to mine underneath of us. But I might need some torches. Do I have any? I do. Perfect. I think there's a dynamic lighting mod installed with this mod pack, which should mean I can just put this in my offhand. Where is my offhand? There we go. That's the easier way to do it. Huh? I seriously love that. Ooh, this is some funky looking diorite. It's like a diorite cobblestone kind of thing almost. Ooh, this block is kind of pretty. Let's see what it looks like without shaders. Yeah, it's like a nice brown color. Oh, whoa. Let's see if you can make anything cool out of this. Lush dirt. That's so pretty. Okay, let's search up, what is it? Scotia? Ooh, you can make some pretty bricks out of it. This could be a cool block to use for our house when we get there. I love me some earth tones, and you know, how much more earthy can you get than the literal color of dirt? So, we'll definitely keep that one in our back pockets. Other than that, though, I'm not finding much yet. We are level 40-ish, right around there. But I haven't found any ore, really. Oh, and there goes our pickaxe. So I guess let's head back up and see if the sun is coming up yet. Ooh, that looks promising. Oh, never mind. Well, we've got enough cobblestone. We can throw together a furnace or whatever here, and I can smelt this iron that I got as a quest reward. It also gives us some light, and it does look like it's... Actually, the sun is coming up, so once this smelts, we can make an iron pickaxe, I think, and then we can head out on a little adventure, because the sun is coming on up. Ooh, that's a funky sound. And look at this tulip. Ooh, wait, what kind of new tulips does this mod pack add? Let me go where I know it's safe quick. Pretty! There's cyan, green, magenta, purple, and yellow. Those are beautiful. I also want to look and see what kind of planks we have. Oh my. And see what might be fun to build our future home out of. Ooh, that is cool. Skyrus is very pretty, that kind of blue color. The mahogany, I really like that shade. This one, the mauve planks are quite pretty as well. Ooh, and it does look like we just have painted planks as well. And some rainbow ones. We've got lots of options. Ooh, the cedar ones are so pretty. There's just so many. This is the thing that's kind of hard for me about modded Minecraft, is there's just like too many options. I'm gonna plug up this hole because it is kind of freaking me out a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this into a pickaxe. Alright, let's go off and see what we can find. I think I want to head over this way towards that pillager outpost little thing, which might not be the wisest decision, but it doesn't hurt to see what else is over here. Little flowers are so pretty. Let's see. Let's maybe avoid those guys. Look at the pretty purple tulips. Ugh, I love purple. Such a good color. Oh, some food. Thank goodness. Barely alive. That's honestly a little too true. We're definitely we're hurting for food for a second there, but it's all right because we've got crops right outside our door. Clover. Ooh, and there's like a little abandoned house kind of thing going on here. It's kind of funky. Oh, and there's a nice river right over here, and I see something over there, a structure. Maybe a village of some sort. It's kind of big, but alright, let's swim across this beautiful little river we've got here. Alright, here it is. There's lots of little foxes running around. Safe haven. A tavern. Ooh, okay. Let's see. What do you have? Got some food. Is there anything? There's some charcoal in there. Ooh, beds. I am snatching one of those. I know the quest requires us to make a bed as well, but, you know, for now, it won't hurt to just have one as well. See up here. I'm actually going to steal these hay bales for some food. We can make some bread with this. Oh, there's a loot chest. Oh, wait. For some reason we can't open that. Alright. Oh! There it goes! Just a little lag. Lots of food in here. That is wonderful. And then we have a strafe fortress map. And, oh, 2 of them. Okay. Well, we'll save those for later. I don't think I'm really in the position right now to take on any kind of fortress of any sort. Alright, is that all that we've got? Oh, there's another loot chest here. Glowberries, literally the cutest thing ever for decorating. And lots more hay. I'm gonna put my torches back in my offhand, because it's kind of dark in here. Ooh, there's another room back here. Oh, with some cute bookshelves. And another little bee bed. The bed is so cute. Alright, I think that's every room in here. Is there anything out around here? A little wishing well. Some more hay bales, which I might as well take. Looks like there's some more here, but this is kind of super cute, so I might just leave it there. There is some piggies over here, but I don't really need those right now. I guess I could probably try and lure some home on my way back, though, since I've got some carrots, and I think I grabbed potatoes as well, yeah. So we could even start us a little farm. See some giant pumpkins over there. Let's see if we can get some seeds. Oh, yes, beautiful. So we can get a good little field going by the river. Hop seeds. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Stop, that's so pretty. But look at that. Now that is cool to see. Let's swim up. Ooh, spring water. Oh my goodness, this takes me back to the One Life series that LD Shadow Lady and that group did with the little spring water spa house that Lizzie made. Ooh, there's like a snowy mountain up there. I don't really know if I want to go all the way up. It goes quite far, but I do see some iron. So maybe it is worth it. There's some right here. Let's go ahead and try and do our best to grab it. There's quite a bit. Alright, let's get in there. Pick it up. Ugh, got it. Okay. There's lots of coal around. I might just hop off over here and start gathering some stuff. I really don't need the torches right now, though. Oh my gosh, I also just realized that there's like variation in the coal ore. I thought they were all the same, but some of them have like 2, 3. This one like has like 5 little splotches. That's really cool. Well, we found emeralds, but still no sheep. That's rough, buddy. Mine a gemstone ore to obtain a rough gemstone. Day 4 already? Oh, I'm so slow. Sheepies, where are you? Oh, I see a little autumnal forest over there on the other side of the snowy mountain. Maybe we can head that direction, see what we can find. I ended up with 57 iron ore so far, but if I cross any more on the way over there, I'll make sure to grab it. Oh, like that. Ooh, it looks really pretty over here. Ooh, and I see a ruined portal. Let's definitely head down there. See if there's anything good in there. Don't want to stray too far from home, though. Oh no! This is why I don't like traversing snowy biomes. It's so scary. Especially with the shaders on. You can't really tell when you see powdered snow, because it's all just so bright. See what we've got in here. Some leggings, a lodestone. Ooh, a coin pouch. Obsidian. Bottle of dimensional tears. Drink to return to your spawn point or world spawn. Ooh, that could be really handy if I get a little lost somewhere. Let's see. We can take maybe this shovel instead of our shovel. See what the coin pouch does. Oh! We got some copper coins. I don't know what you can do with those. This is a very pretty little area as well. I kind of like how it's just on a mountaintop. Oh my goodness. Pink tree. I see pink tree. Okay, now this is beautiful. A meadow? Oh my goodness. Look how green the grass is. So many flowers. Ooh, this is kind of a hard choice. This area is so beautiful. Oh, and here's some sheep. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I don't have any shears. Okay, we've got our 3 wool. Now let's look over here for a little bit longer. It looks like there's some stuff over here. and there's some structures up top the hill as well. This is a village? Like it kind of looks like an abandoned one. There's more hay bales for us here, which I will definitely take. Poking around, seeing if there's any fun loot around. This would be a really nice place to live as well if I kind of tear down these old buildings and build my own little village. Kind of give this place a new life. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. We've got another building over here though. Oh, and we got some bread. And that looks like it's about it. Oh, no, there's way more over there. Okay. Hi! You're so cute! I will definitely be coming back for one of you once I have bones. Okay, I know I really liked our other area and its little river, but this place is really cute too. Oh, this is a really hard choice. A looting book? Ooh. Let's see. Take what I can, and then let's see what I can get rid of. I can get hop seeds anytime. I can get gravel anytime. What is this? Corn kernels? Can I plant those? Interesting. I think I'll leave them for now. But good to keep in mind that those are there if I guess ever want to grow some corn. Ooh, an emerald. Yes. What can I get rid of? I really need to make a backpack as soon as possible. I can get rid of this map because I highly doubt I'm going to use that anytime. At least anytime soon. And if I want it, I can always come get it pretty easily. Right. And then this building over here. Oh, this is so cute. Look at it. It's kind of creepy, but I kind of like it. Let's put it on my head. That's so cute. Okay. And then we've got... Oh, I put my wool in there. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's getting to be nighttime again. So let's go ahead. Oh, I guess not yet. Wow, this is definitely not an easy decision. Look at this beautiful little flower meadow. I will definitely have to keep this place in mind. We'll see. When I go back to my original home, we'll see if it hits my heart the same way. And we'll also venture that way a little bit more because I really, really like that the other one has a river nearby. As night falls, let's go ahead and lay down and look out over the beautiful flower meadow. Alright, another beautiful morning. It's day 5. Let's go ahead out this way and see if there's any sort of river or pond even nearby, because it would just really be nice to have. Still no water, but it looks like I found another tavern. So let's go check it out. I'm not expecting to find great loot here, considering the last one was kind of just some food. Yeah, it looks like this is definitely just another tavern, so let's keep searching. Oh, water! But it looks like this might be an ocean? No, not quite. Maybe not that big, but it's a big lake for sure. So if we wanted, it wouldn't be too hard to get some water. And honestly, if I'm ever feeling really ambitious and I decide to live over that way, probably wouldn't be that difficult to, you know, stream my own river over there. Definitely an option. Is that a wheat field biome? Oh no, it's it's prairie grass. Okay, that makes way more sense. Looks like there's no river or anything on this side of our little area either. Maybe let's go right over here as well, just to check it out. Oh, what? That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, we cannot pass this up. And is there pink trees up there too? Okay, I honestly, I'm not too concerned about the river anymore. I think we found our perfect home. Let's see, we need to find a perfect little flat spot though to get us started. I love how we've got the meadow over here, the little allium fields over here, and it looks like a cherry grotto up here. And maybe like, it looks like an autumnal birch forest. I don't know for sure what this biome is called. A temperate grove. Ooh. Very pretty. I think it would be good. I want to see if there's an easy way to get string because I really need a backpack. Flax makes string? Okay. Okay. That's... And you can turn wool back into string? Oh, that's amazing. Okay. We don't have any sheep at our disposal right now to shear, or any shears at our disposal to use to shear anybody, but that'll be very good to keep in mind. And look at this. We've got a little cherry grotto up here with some yellow petals too. That means zombie. Yeah. Okay, definitely a beautiful place to live next to. But I always live in a cherry biome, so we're definitely gonna live farther down there. And it looks like I see a nice little spot right there that would be perfect. Or maybe, no, up there's a little too hilly. That'd be a little more terraforming than I'm looking for right now. We've got a little sunflower field, our meadow, our cherry fields, our little allium fields. I don't know. There's a lot of really beautiful biomes over here. Pumpkin Valley as well, and I see some more pink trees over here. And oh, is that a giant mushroom tree? Yeah, okay. This is ridiculously beautiful. Maybe right here would be a good spot. I'm so indecisive. Because I want something that you can kind of see all of these biomes from. So right here could be really good, or over there or down there. Let's go get a little viewpoint from each and see what we like the best. Ooh, this spot is really nice. And there's even like a little hilly area up here as well. So we could maybe start up here and work our way down that side of the hill as we make more builds. And we would have those beautiful mushroom birch things in the background of our house, which could be so pretty. As the sun sets, I think this area across the meadow is the perfect place to settle. We've got the allium fields over there, the cherry grove up there, our mushroom birch tree thing across the way, and of course our little flower field right here, with so much more flower field all over around us. So let's go ahead and rest our head right in our new home. It's now day 6 and we officially have chosen a home spot. So let's go ahead and start gathering some more wood so that we can put some chests down and start getting nice and settled over here so that we can venture back to our old home to get the rest of our stuff. Alright, there's our new crafting table. And we'll use basically the rest of it to make some chests. Then we're going to go ahead and throw everything in here except for our tools and our quest book. And then I'm going to see if we can make a little waypoint here. We'll call it home. And I think we'll make it yellow. I think that would be cute. Now we can venture back that way to our old home to get the rest of our stuff. And I am going to put these torches around our new little home so that things like that don't keep spawning in over here. And now off we go, all the way back that way to our original home. Having this little spring water stream going down the mountain is definitely making it a lot easier to get home quickly, because I don't have to slowly traverse the whole snowy mountain. I can kind of just float down. And there it is, our first little home. We're gonna go ahead and grab our stuff, but I think we'll leave the house intact for the sake of memories when we come back this way. I'm gonna go ahead and leave behind some of the stones that we don't need, because those are pretty easy to get. Not that most of the stuff isn't easy to get, I just would rather have some of it over some others. And I do want to still build with this scoria. I hope I'm saying that right. Make fun of me in the comments if I'm not. But I do think it'd be pretty cute to build out of, unless I find some cuter blocks and go a more colorful route. And I know I did say that I wanted to take this slow and not sprint everywhere, but I'm really bad at this game, and I don't want to die. So we're going to try and sprint over to that tavern. We're going to try and sprint over to that tavern to rest peacefully for the night. I've got company. Yep. Still there. It's not letting me sleep because of the baby zombie outside. So let's see if I can take this upstairs and get some peaceful rest. Beautiful. And as we wake up on day 7, it's time to head back to our new home. I did just realize I've been talking to myself instead of recording. But we did make it back to our home. And it is day 7. I'm not sure how much I missed. But right now, our next goal is going to be to, oh, if I can put this away, go on an adventure for some blocks to build our starter home with. So I can't really decide on what kind of wood I want to use. There's just too many good options. I'm thinking of looking for maybe palm, mauve, aspen, maybe mahogany, jacaranda, coconut, cedar, skyris. There's just so many beautiful options. So my plan is to kind of just wander and see what kind of pretty wood I find first. And then I also want to look for a mesa biome or something to find some terracotta so that we can make some terracotta bricks, because if I show you, they are so pretty. There's so many different kinds we can make as well. And look at this, even the glazed terracotta has a bunch of pretty options for like floors and stuff. But I'm thinking I kind of want to use maybe either the lime color or the yellow is quite fun. I don't know, lots of options. Let's also, while we're at it, see what kind of concrete blocks we have. Because, oh, funky, okay. I want to say yellow concrete is pretty fun to build out of. And the concrete blocks do all have bricks as well. So yeah, lots of options here. Kind of, honestly, it depends on what we run into first, because there's so many choices. And then we were also just looking through our quest book. I completed the early shelter, and these are the rewards I got. Tool up, so I got some new iron tools, and iron will, so I got these. Next, it wants me to find a bunch of animals and get some meat from them, but I have not seen a ton of animals, so we're gonna wait on that one. But I can craft a full iron set and smelt some iron ingot. So let's go ahead and set up our chests and see how much string it takes for a backpack. 4, and I have, I think, 3 wool. No, I have 4 wool. That is perfect. But I do need to go find some leather, so I will have to go find some cows. So let's set out and look for some cows so we can make a backpack. I believe I saw some over here earlier while adventuring. Yes, there's one there. And there's one here. What are the chances you guys will give me enough leather that I don't have to go find a bunch of you? Not looking good. I've only got one. There's a couple more over here. I just don't want to kill them all because I would like to be able to bring some home, to have a little barn, to raise some livestock in. Okay, there's two. We just need two more. Oh, and that one dropped too. Now let's head home and craft up this backpack so that we can set off on our little adventure. And I actually want to see if we have the nature's compass. And we do. And all we need a compass and some saplings and some stripped logs, I think. Does it have to be stripped logs? No, it could just be any log. Okay. We can easily do that. I have all the stuff already, which luckily I got a compass from one of our earlier quests. So I don't have to worry about looking for the materials for one of those. Ooh, there's a loot crate here with some emeralds. Don't mind if I do. Alright, and then the sun is actually going down as we make it home. Oh, alright, we're gonna go ahead and go to bed, and then we'll craft our little backpack right when we wake up. And we wake up on day 9. Apparently I missed day 8. Oh, and it's a little foggy. A little bit of a mist after the rain. We're gonna go ahead and craft a backpack. I'm gonna take this chest right here. I believe the recipe goes like this. Beautiful. And then let's see what kind of upgrades we can do for this. If we search backpack, let's see, I can change it to copper and then iron. I think I have to do copper first. No, I can just do, oh, I love your hat. Let's go ahead and actually upgrade that right away since we have the materials for it. And what are the chances I have enough gold? Oh, I know where to get gold, but I don't have it on me. So let's go ahead, put these things away, and I need to craft a furnace to get some stuff smelting. How many can I make? 4. Beautiful. I can still reach my crafting table, which is perfect. Oh, apparently I had a task to place for furnace. I didn't even know that. Let's grab all my coal, grab my iron ore, and let's also grab my food to get smelting. So let's split this up between our chests, our furnaces. This one we'll go ahead and throw half of our iron and the other half in here, our mutton in there, and our beef in here. And now we wait. But while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and start clearing it out a little bit over here to make nice space for our house once we have our materials. We've got a nice little plot flattened here, which should hopefully be good enough for our starter base. Let's see what we can toss in here. And throw the rest in the other one. And before I forget, because obviously I already kind of forgot. Oh no! Did I leave my compass at the other base? Back on the long journey, because I actually do need that. And there it is, right where I left it. And you know what? Since we're here, I don't know where this stick came from. I guess probably the wood? I don't know. But while we're here, we might as well take the things that I left behind. And back the other direction once again. Let's go ahead and throw all of this away. Well, not away, but in our chest. And then I think the recipe is a compass. And then 4 saplings. And 4 logs. So we can go ahead and put that in here. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Let's go ahead and see how far it is to the nearest... Oh. The nearest Badlands. 6,000. Oh my goodness. Okay. Trying to think if there's any other good biomes to get a lot of clay from. Maybe like a beach? A rainbow beach. Oh, I'm curious. Oh, okay, that's a little bit closer. But I kind of don't want to risk that just for it to be way too far. So maybe we'll just go ahead and look for the Badlands. Let's see if any of these kinds are closer though. Okay, not the eroded Badlands. The rugged Badlands is slightly closer. The Sierra Badlands are much farther. And last but not least, the wooded Badlands is also quite a bit farther. So it looks like it might as well just be the regular Badlands that we go to. Alright, so we went ahead, we got our full iron armor, and from that quest we got an iron chest, this plushie, and some XP. And now we're about to set off and see what materials we can find for our house. And while we're on the way, we're going to look for some sheep to make a sleeping bag, because I didn't have any wool on me, so I just brought some shears, because I haven't seen any sheep in a while. There's a tavern over there. I might go ahead and sleep there. Apparently, I haven't been to this one yet, so let's go ahead and snatch the food that is in here. And it's not letting me sleep because there's monsters nearby, so I'm just gonna take this bed upstairs. Alright, now we can continue our journey. It is day 11. Ooh, there's a house over there. And it looks like a mine shaft right there, too. Let's see what they've got in here. Ooh, those can't... Oh, not a kind person. That's not a friend, I think. But I do still want to explore in here, so let's see if we can win this battle. Oh. Okay, well now he's outside, so it's fine, I think. Let's go ahead and grab these loot chests. And we got some leather and some string, which I'll take. Ooh, and the emeralds I will definitely be taking. I'm gonna get these cobwebs because string is pretty handy. Ooh, and there's another... Oh. Ah, I thought I saw another loot chest over here, but it was actually just a painting. Okay, let's see. There's one down here. Night vision potion, that could be kind of nice. Ooh, and a bundle. Help us carry some stuff. Okay, now we run. Oh, I was collecting potatoes, and apparently I completed a quest from that. Where would that be? Okay, so I've got a quest here for visiting a biome, for finding the ruined portal, and then let's see what else I've got. I've got one for crafting a backpack, and I got an iron sword, and for leveling it up, and it looks like I get rewards every time I level it up. And apparently I also have a reward for getting this specific plushie. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Even though this doesn't look like it's something we're searching for, and it's not really on the way to where we're heading, I do want to head up there and check it out, because it looks like there's some pretty stuff up there. Ooh, okay. This stuff is kind of pretty. Looks like there's a lot of flowers up here, too. Blooming Highlands? It is quite pretty up here. We got a cherry tree. Hi, little hedgehog. Oh, and we've got some iron here. I'm gonna take that. this block makes some pretty stuff. This right here, kaolin. I'm gonna take a bunch of this because it's quite beautiful. We will have to move some stuff though, it looks. Let's go ahead and throw all this random stuff in here. Oh, and there's some redstone ore here. What the heck? That's so random. I'll take it though. There's not a lot of this stuff, but we'll take what there is and maybe keep our eyes peeled for more. Because it could be pretty to build out of. And we broke our pickaxe, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of wood so we can craft a new one. And there we go, we've got a fresh one. Ooh, and it looks like there's even a little bit of terracotta here as well. Not enough to build a house out of, but enough to, you know, be worth collecting. You know, we still haven't stumbled across any sheep, so it might be kind of a spooky evening. And it looks like we're gonna need a boat, so let's see if we can, oh gosh, run! Alright, there's a couple mobs above me, but I think if we go fast enough, we can hopefully avoid them. Ooh, and there's a building over there. Perfect. Alright, let's get up inside. Oh, cute! Alright, looks like there's a little loot chest here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a bunch of iron, some emeralds, a diamond, a heart of the sea, and some cooked fish. What else? We've coin pouches, an overgrown disc, a pool noodle. Oh, trust, I will be trying that out. That sounds like fun. Can we sleep here? Oh, we can't, but it's fine. Not a bad place to wait the night out. Looks like the sun is coming up. Let's see if there's... Nope, the rest of the cabinets are empty. Alright, let's... I think I'm ready to brave the outside. Oh, look at the flamingos! Ooh, palm? I want to see what this looks like. It's the palm logs from the other mod that I like, not this one, so we will be leaving this behind. I assume this is all the same. Oh, this is a different mod's palm. Why is there 3 kinds of palm? Let's see. I can't tell if this is the same one or not. Oh, cute! Oh, and it's day 12. Beautiful. Well, we're looking for the palm from regions unexplored. It doesn't look like that's anywhere around, but I am going to chop this down because I do need some wood. Beautiful. Before we make a boat, though, I do need to test out the pool noodle. Just gotta give it a little try. How do we use it? Oh, it's a weapon? Oh. I figured I could float on this. I saw some torches over here, and it looks like there's a loot chest by it. So let's go and grab that. Ooh, a floaty boat. Oh, yeah. Well, at least I grabbed the necessities, I guess. Oh, man. There's a few things in there I wanted to grab, too. At least I got my boat, though, I guess. Ooh, and it looks like there's some chests floating in the water over there. So obviously we'll make sure to grab those. Not friendly, not friendly, not friendly. Alright, let's see what's in here. Starting with this one, we've got some Crocs. I will take those. Very stylish. It makes me walk on the ocean? What does that mean? Ocean walk? To walk on water while sprinting. What? Oh, that's amazing. What else does it have? Another floaty boat. Something to make me nauseous. Nothing that I really need. Let's see what's in the other ones. Ooh, another bundle. I can put some of my random stuff in there. Ooh, and I got a grab bag, apparently. And it gave me a jester hat. Beautiful. Ooh, and we've got a common hat grab bag in here. And we've got an acorn cap. Okay, kind of cute. And honestly, I just want to see how far we can get just running on the water instead of using our instead of using our floaty boat. Okay, I've just stumbled upon this island here, and I really want to go check it out. So let's go ahead and park our boat. White chalk. This is pretty. Oh, and you can make beautiful blocks out of it. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a ton of this. Alright, so we gathered about, 6 stacks of that, but I am going to put a little waypoint to this island in case I decide in the future that I would like some more of it. So let's go ahead, go to the waypoint menu, add Chalk Island, confirm, and we'll go back on the rest of our journey. Starting by actually heading up this way, seeing if there's anything nearby on this mountain. And it doesn't really look like there's much else here. So with that, we're gonna head back out to look for our terracotta. Ooh, this is funky. It kind of looks like it's gonna be a pain in the butt to traverse. And it is now day 13, and we are still smooth sailing. Alright, we are now less than 500 blocks away, and we are coming up upon another stony shores, it looks. Wow, this is really pretty, actually. Look at that view. Look at that. Ooh, and there's some pretty trees over there. So I'm going to sail over there to check out the pretty trees, and then we'll get back on path. Alright, let's see what it is. This is... the jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my goodness. I will definitely be getting a bunch of this, because these are like a really pretty, like, pale purpley kind of color, and they would look so pretty to build a house out of. Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna need a couple more axes, I think. And I might even have to make another backpack at this rate, because we're getting a little bit full in here. Oh, and there's our sheep. We can go ahead and shear him. Get some wool for a sleeping bag so we don't have to keep hiding during the night. Wow, this area is so pretty. I'm actually going to set a waypoint here in case we ever want to come back, because it's a pretty big biome. Oh, and our Badlands is actually right over there. Let's go ahead and put a waypoint for the jacaranda trees. And we're going to make it purple. Alright, I went ahead and made a new iron axe and pickaxe so we can get more wood, and so we are prepared to chop down lots of clay, of terracotta. Alright, I think that's plenty of the wood for now, especially because I've got a ton of these saplings. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to get our terracotta. And there's so many pretty flowers here, I might have to stop and take some on the way back. And here's our Badlands. Let's go ahead and get as much terracotta as we can. And I'm used to playing on a mod pack where you can dye any color of terracotta to be any other color instead of just having to get the plain stuff, but I don't know if we have that here. Let me actually check. Okay, so no, we only can use the plain terracotta, so let's go ahead and make sure we only get the regular stuff. we've also got some pink sand over here. Let's see what that looks like. You can make... Oh, okay, so we can have this kind, or there's this kind that we've got in front of us. It's kind of like a salmon-y color. I don't think it's really gonna go with what we've got right now, but maybe if we find any other woods, it could be quite pretty. Because there's something I really want to find is the coconut wood, and I can show you that. It looks like this. It's a really pretty orangey pink color. I think it's so beautiful, but I haven't quite found that wood yet, but I think it could look really pretty with this pink sand, so we'll definitely keep in mind that this is over here. We're gonna go ahead and make our sleeping bag quick. Oh, there we go. And let's just go ahead and sleep quick so we don't get eaten alive. And it is now day, I believe, 14? Yes, day 14. And we've got a good amount of materials now. So we're gonna get a little bit more of this terracotta, try and get about 3 stacks, I think, and then we'll head on home. Alright, we've got all of our terracotta, so let's give this place one good look over, make sure there's nothing cool that I'm missing out on, and then I think we'll head back home. Ooh. We found some mahogany wood. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that is really pretty. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some of that as well, but we're gonna have to make some inventory space. Honestly, I might craft a whole other backpack because I do believe that I have everything you need to do so. So we need a chest and then some string and some leather, which I have both of in my backpack. I want to say that the recipe is like this. Or maybe it's opposite? Yes, perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and upgrade it to iron right away, so we have plenty of space. Go ahead and throw everything else that we don't need in here. So we'll keep our food, we'll keep one of our boats. I actually want the other one, so, and then I'll keep the bread, and I think that's all we'll keep on us. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and chop this wood down and get some of this beautiful tree. Oh, does the tree mod not work? That does make sense, but let's get the smaller one maybe. And there's this over here, the rainbow eucalyptus. That's also quite pretty, so we might as well grab some of this as well. And with that goes our axe, so we're gonna have to craft a new one very quickly, which shouldn't be too difficult considering we've got materials galore all of a sudden. I'm gonna make a couple axes. Actually, I'm gonna make 3 axes, and then I'm gonna make a couple new pickaxes too, just to really be prepared. Let's see what else we have. I'll take a little bit more of this. I want a couple more of these trees as well, but I think I have to find the smaller ones. It doesn't look like it lets you do the tree mod on the big ones. Probably could if I had a better axe, but I don't. So let's see if there's any more small ones. Ooh, this looks like one. Perfect. Ooh, there's a villager over here. Mystical trader. I'm definitely interested. Mystical berries. A mystical berry who will feed a ... or cozy crumbs. Okay, I think I'm okay on that, actually. Let's see if there's anything else cool over this way. Wow. This place is kind of huge. Alright, as for that biome specifically, I think we got all the cool wood that it had to offer, but there is some more stuff over this way that I definitely want to check out. Ooh, look at that. It looks like there's a bunch of ore over here. What is this? It's just emerald. Okay. That's right, because we get the emerald that we have to, like, sand down into, like, actual emeralds. So let's go ahead and grab all of these. Oh. Alright, it is now day, I believe, 16. I thought it was going to be 15. Ah. We're going to grab a little bit more of this iron as our last thing we do before we make the long journey home. It's so little. Oh my goodness. Hi. Definitely want to get some bees to live around our house once we get settled in a little bit more. Ooh, we got a block of rough emerald. That's kind of nice. So, on my journey home, I found this little guy, and I decided that I need him. So now this is my view while we run back home. But we are about not quite 1,500 blocks away. We're getting pretty close. We finished the sailing part, so now it's just kind of running across. And I was gonna sleep, but I'm gonna try and maximize how many days, or like, I guess minimize how many days I take to get home so that, you know, we don't feel too behind. Also, I think if I sleep, I'll have to let go of this guy, and I don't want to lose him because he's literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. It is now day 17, and we are less than 1,000 blocks from home. us and our new little friend, who is going to need a name. And we've made it home. I'm gonna go ahead and put this little guy in a little hole. That might sound cruel, but I want him to stay here safe. So we're just gonna set him right there for now and start unpacking. But before we start building, there's one more tree I wanted to grab because I saw... Oh. Wait. There's another one. Hi. You can join your friend. I can make you guys like your own little village house. Oh, that would be so cute. Okay, there you go. You guys stay safe, okay? I will be right back. I also got this hat grab bag, and I got an orange hat. Beautiful. We're gonna go right over here after I eat, I guess, because I found some aspen trees, and I remember those being super pretty. This is what that wood looks like. It was the pinker ones, I think. Yeah. And I think that would be super pretty with our little area over here. So we're going to just go ahead and grab those super quick. All right, and here is one of the aspen trees. We're going to go ahead and chop her down. So cute. I'm going to make sure I replant those saplings wherever they are. There we go. Put one of you right there, and then let's see. Here's another one over here. We'll just get a couple. Nice, and I think we'll grab... I see two more over here, so we'll just go ahead and grab them both. Alright, we've got that all gathered, so let's go home and figure out which blocks we're going to use for our house. Alright, and we've made it back home once and for all with our new materials. We're going to go ahead and sleep. And now we can go ahead and pick out which blocks we want to use to make our new house. Let's start by just honestly throwing everything into these chests. But maybe keeping the blocks that we think we might use into this barrel. No! Oh my goodness! Oh. Okay, well let's work on getting this haul back, I guess, into chests here. So unfortunately, I did just lose all of the aspen wood that I just collected, except for this one stack, and you know, that's okay. We're gonna, though, go ahead and throw things that I want to use into this chest right over here, and hopefully stay alive this time. Alright, and then everything else is just, honestly, for now, going into whatever chest I throw it into. I usually like to be a little bit more organized with my chest systems, but for now, we're kind of just throwing it wherever it fits. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and throw this iron in here to smelt. And I'm going to check up on our quest book after we put the rest of this away. I will also be going ahead and making it a little bit more well lit up around here so that we don't get any surprises like that. Alright, let's see what quests we've got completed since then. Looks like nothing here, but I've got some here for visiting a Badlands. I get a camera, some paper, and an album. For visiting a windswept biome, I've got a banner pattern and a loom. For visiting a jungle, I've got some cocoa beans and vines. And for visiting a crag garden, I've got an emerald and overgrown stone. And I think that's everything for now. So let's go ahead and put that stuff away. However, I am very curious about the camera and the album. I guess I can literally take pictures with this and save them to a photo album. Let's give it a try by taking a picture of my landscape here. Oh, that's so pretty! That is actually a really cute little mod. Alright, let's take a look here at what we've got. I'm gonna grab 2 of each of the kinds of wood that I've collected, so we can kind of decide which ones we think would look the best for this. Because I'm gonna place a stripped log of each and a plank of each and see which one I like the most. Go ahead and strip those logs. Ooh, the mahogany is so pretty. Alright, and there's our jacaranda, mahogany, aspen, and rainbow eucalyptus. This is a really tough decision. I'm between either the mahogany or the aspen, I think. And then to go with it, we've got a few different blocks. We've got the chert, we've got kaolin, terracotta, and white chalk. Because the chalk we can turn pretty much any color, and we've got so many flowers around us that we are not going to struggle to find dyes. Alright, I think after looking it over and looking through some of the blocks we have, what I want to do... Did you escape? Oh no, there's just a bunch of you. Okay, I think that what I want to do is I want to do the aspen with the chert and some yellow dyed chalk and also some cherry wood, which we have right over one of those hills over there. So I'll have to go grab that, but I do think that is going to be a cute little color palette to go with. So we're going to remove the stuff that we're not using. Actually, we're just going to remove it all and make a little palette on the floor. So we're going to use the aspen, the chert, and let's get some yellow flowers. And I have plenty over here, actually. Oh, wait, did I want yellow or orange? Definitely orange, but that's alright because there's also a bunch of orange flowers right here, which hopefully do make orange dye, and they do. Perfect. It is getting dark, but I don't think I have enough wool to make a proper bed, so let's see where I put my sleeping bag. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, my bed is right here. Perfect. It did not get blown up. All is well. Alright, beautiful. It is now day 20, and we're going to go ahead and dye that chalk to orange. And this is what that looks like with the rest of them. Very cute. Let me make sure I get some of this aspen turned into planks here as well. And throw that right there. And then we're going to go get some cherry wood. And I'm going to put these all in this chest. And grab an extra pickaxe. Or an extra axe. Or honestly, maybe even a couple. Oh shoot, I just made pickaxes. Okay. Alright, well I guess we're set on both axes and pickaxes for a while. Let me grab some food, and then we can set out just over there to get the cherry wood. Alright, and here's what we're working with for our color palette. I think this is going to make a really cute little house. Now to come up with a design, I definitely want to go for something Cody Cottage-like, and I think we'll put it right here, and I honestly think we might need to knock back this hill just a little bit more before we get started. There's a creeper behind me. So I'm gonna sleep real quick before he gets me. And now it is day 21 and we can finally start building. Alright, we're gonna start outlining our base in the orange chalk, but don't expect it to stay because I'm definitely going to adjust how it all looks. I think we'll start right here being the front and then having it bump out a little bit over here, maybe a little bump out in the back as well. Because obviously after we build the house, this little chest monster will move inside. So I think we'll go like this. I want a one wide door, but with a little arch surrounding it. So maybe I will go back a couple of blocks about like that. And then we'll have it like this. I think that would be good. And if I go up, I can go over a little bit more. And then we'll bring it back. And on the other side, when we go forward, we actually might go forward a little bit more like this. And let me see, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could have a nice big window there. Maybe we'll do 9 instead. Then we'll bring it back. How far back can we go? We can go about here at the farthest back point on this side. And then bring it over. I'm going to chop down these trees to get them out of the way. Perfect. And then let's see. Maybe we bring this like that. And then have another little bump out here in the back. Just like this. Actually, if we widen this up one more, it could be a great spot for our enchantment table in the future. Because if we have the table in the middle, there's perfect space for the books to surround it. Okay, and I think that's a good shape for our basic layout. Maybe we can do a little bump out on this side as well. I just don't want to get a little too over-ambitious with the shape here and not have enough materials. So we could just do a small little guy like this. And maybe this could be a cute spot for our little kitchen area to go. Maybe we'll go out a couple blocks more. Maybe just one more like this. Okay, beautiful. And then, let's see, can these make any sort of brick or anything? It doesn't look like it. I am going to make a stone cutter, though. Let's see how you make one. I should know this since it's part of vanilla Minecraft, but I can never remember. Alright, I need to smelt some cobblestone into stone. Go ahead and collect my iron. And then I also just need 1 iron ingot, so that should be super quick and simple. Alright, there's our 3 stone. We can go ahead and make our stone cutter. Let's see if this will give us anything here. Just slabs and stairs. And for our church, it looks like we've actually got a good variety. These tiles, or maybe the polished, could be super pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and get a full stack of this polished stuff and start right here with our little entranceway. So I'm actually going to bring this forward one, I think. I think that would be cute. And then I'm going to take some logs like this, some strip logs up that way to make a nice little arch. Let's see, where's my aspen? Here it is. I think if we could do it like this, honestly, that actually might be, I don't know if that's too narrow or if I'm a fan. I think we'll stick with it for now, and I can always change it up after if I don't think it's gonna grow on me. Okay, I think I actually do want to extend this, so I'm going to bring this back a little bit so I can have a little bit more space for this to go, because I would like the logs to go kind of like this, so we'll need it to be like that. Okay, perfect. We can go ahead and put our logs back down like so, and our door will go right there, and we'll build a proper archway out of stairs and slabs. And then maybe, let's see, do I like the cherry better for the base of the house, or do I think aspen might be prettier? Let's try that one. I think we will do the aspen, and maybe we'll save the cherry for the roof. That could look kind of pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna do something different for the bottom here, because I think that I really like this color next to this, and I kind of want it to fade upwards with it. So maybe even the aspen, just plain logs, could be kind of cute. They're kind of similar to birch, but a little bit more detailed, and I think it's kind of pretty. Adds a little bit more texture, I guess, kind of to the house. I'm probably going to need a lot more aspen for this than I originally planned, but that's okay because I think it's really pretty. And I have already ran out of aspen wood, so I'm gonna go ahead, see where I put those saplings at? There they are, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant them around so that they can grow in while I'm building. But I am also actually going to sleep so that I can go ahead and easily go chop more of it down without getting attacked. And as we wake up on day 23, it's time for us to go chop some more aspen wood, which is over that way. So actually, as I sit here and I work on this, I think I would rather use some jungle and spruce wood instead of the cherry wood that I've been going with. So we will have to go back out and get that, but I'm not too concerned. I feel like it shouldn't take too long. We're on day 27 and we still don't have a roof over our head, so let's get working on this pretty fast. And I think I'm going to use the moss as well as maybe some green terracotta for the roof. So let's go ahead and throw all of this in here so that we can set out to get some more wood. We're going to go ahead and head up that way because that looks pretty close to a spruce tree to me. And if not, we'll just keep venturing in that direction until we find one. And then we will search for a jungle. The wood does look a little bit different with this mod pack. It's got a little bit different detailing on it, so it's a little harder to tell which kind of wood type it is. Oh, especially because sometimes the oak wood looks a little darker than usual, so where it looks like spruce or even dark oak, but it's just regular oak. So I think as I get closer, that looks kind of still like dark. Yeah, that's still dark oak, but maybe that's spruce. So we'll keep heading up that way. All right, we found some spruce trees. Now all we gotta do is start chopping. Alright, it is starting to get dark, but we've gathered quite a bit, so I'm just gonna grab the last couple trees that I see. Oh, who is that guy? Oh, you're cute, Fernling. Oh, I like him. That's adorable. He reminds me of my little mushroom friends. Alright, let's grab, I think, 1 or 2 more trees and then head back to grab our nature's compass so that we can go look for a jungle biome. One of the hard things about searching for certain kinds of wood, especially from the base game, the vanilla version of the game, with so many biome mods, is that some of the biomes add different just variants, like shapes and sizes of the vanilla logs. Like trees that use those vanilla logs. So it could be as simple as, oh, the frozen peaks over the hill have, you know, spruce, but I'm gonna look for a taiga because that's where you usually find spruce. So as I make my journey to search for jungle, I am gonna probably just search for a jungle biome, but who's to say that I won't run into some jungle trees on the way? Because I'm pretty sure that I do actually have jungle wood. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure I have some somewhere, but I'm not sure where I would have gotten it from. I will have to check though on that. I'm definitely not 100%. And I really hope I can sleep peacefully tonight without something attacking me. And good morning. Oh, look at the little fox. It is now day 28. Very cool. Let's see. Do I even have jungle in here anywhere? Okay, maybe I was just mistaken then, because it's not looking like I ever had any jungle. But let's go ahead and finish throwing stuff in here that I might need for the journey. I've got like my extra tools and stuff here. And let's get our compass and look for a jungle biome. Ooh, a bamboo jungle. Bamboo would be kind of handy, but I kind of just want regular jungle. So let's see. Oh, okay, that's actually not too bad. So I've got lots of sticks, lots of iron, plenty of extra wood, and I have 2 backpacks actually. So let's start heading out this way in search of some jungle wood. I know this video has been pretty long. This actually has been a lot longer than I initially kind of anticipated this video to be. I was aiming for about an hour, but based off of how much time I've spent recording, I feel like it might be a lot longer than that, but that's okay. I feel like an extra long episode 1 isn't bad, and then following episodes will probably be closer to that 1 hour mark, or who knows, maybe I end up editing a lot more down than I would expect to, but I'm gonna try to make this kind of minimal editing. I don't want it to be like overstimulating stuff. I don't want like the sound effects and all the like fun transitions like I do with my SMP content, because that video, those kind of content, it is more short form, something you actually like sit down and watch, while this is typically more of the kind of video that you might throw on in the background. So you kind of don't want it to be super overwhelming or obnoxious at all. So yeah, a lot more of a simple approach to editing. Not that my typical editing is exactly that complex anyways, but I'm really excited to be working on this. I think I've probably said it a million times, but I'm not gonna lie. It's been probably about a week and a half since the beginning of this video was recorded, since I've been working on other content as well. But I am just really excited to keep pursuing this series. I really can't wait to see what you guys think of it. And yeah, let's see, what are we looking at here? I feel like we've seen these before. Yes, we have, because I've searched up what they look like about 3 or 4 times, because I keep forgetting that I've already seen them. This is definitely a much easier distance to travel than when we search for terracotta, just for us to not really build out of terracotta, ironically. But I do think that we are wanting to use some for the roof, so it's fine. I'm also going to get some shears because I wanted to use like other green blocks. I want to use moss, leaves, maybe wool if I can get enough, and just like the green terracotta. If I have any other blocks that can dye green to a shade that I think would be nice with the rest of them, then I'll probably use some of that as well. Not 100% sure yet. We'll just kind of have to see what we can do with what we've got, because honestly, after I go get this wood, I think I'm going to be a little adventured out for today. But oops, it looks like I have to climb up here, so I guess I might just be best off making a little staircase in the mountain. Ooh, looks like there's a nice pretty cherry biome over there. Let's go around this way so I don't have to climb another mountain, hopefully. Oh, or I might have to anyways? Oh, this connects, so we're good. Or not, but there's a waterfall over there, so that's alright. Whoa. Oh my goodness, I forgot about my Crocs. I'm still wearing my Crocs so I can run on water. That's so funny. I'm gonna shear these sheep for their wool, because even if I don't have enough sheep around my base that I'll be able to use, I can at least steal the wool of the sheep I see and make do with whatever I can gather on the way. Ooh, I actually don't think that can be dyed the same as regular wool. Let me search patched. Oh! Oh, it can, and it kind of... Oh, no, it can't. It doesn't look like... Yeah, no, it looks like the only thing you can do with it, other than have it as itself or carpet, is a bed. But that's okay, that's still pretty cool. Maybe we can use that to decorate eventually. Whoa, what is that? Let's move some stuff from my hotbar. Let's go check out the structure that's right here. Very cute. Ooh, I'm actually going to steal that. That could be quite handy. Emeralds, pink terracotta. Pretty. I'm actually just going to take it all because I've got 2 backpacks, so I might as well. And you know what? I'm also going to steal the brewing stand. Because, let's be honest, it's not like these guys are actually going to use it. Ooh, and some pretty amethyst. Let me put some of these away. I'm going to switch backpacks for this, though. Just because The other backpack, this one is my building materials, so this can be for adventure stuff. We're pretty much just gonna throw everything in here for now. Very cool. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit more up as well. Oh, quite a bit more. Okay. We've got some wheat, some banners. Oh. Okay, that room's a little freaky. And then, ooh, gold blocks. Don't mind if I do. And some cute bunny beds. I love tortoise flowers, so obviously I'm taking that with me. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Ooh. Alright. Very cute. Alright, back on our journey. We were heading this direction? Yeah, perfect. Wait, this looks like where I came from, though. No, I guess not. Okay, we're good. I bet if I hit them, they wouldn't be so chill, but as long as I'm minding my business, it seems like they'll mind theirs. And you know what I just realized is I did not bring my sleeping bag with me, so hopefully I will be safe amongst the treetops. And I don't have a boat, so it looks like we are running on the water with my Crocs for, I guess, probably the rest of the way there, honestly. Ooh, and I see a very pretty tree over there. I'm gonna swim. It might be faster. Oh, okay, or not. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not swimming. But look at this pretty purple tree. I want to see what this is. It's possible it's something I've already seen, but it doesn't hurt to check it out. Oh, yes, I do in fact already have some of those. Glad I checked, because it, you know, never hurts to double check. I never want to miss out on a pretty wood type. Oh, and look at that. We have found the jungle. Despite what my compass tells me, we are, in fact, already in the jungle. Let's go ahead and get chopping. Ooh, I see what looks like a structure over there, so I might take a quick break from chopping, as she says, after chopping one tree, just so that I can go see what's going on over there. Ooh, I see a lot of stuff going on. Like a village, maybe. Oh, this is an abandoned mine shaft. I am not gonna brave that quite this moment. Please don't be evil. Ooh, loot. Oh gosh. The crossbow does not give me too much hope about what I'm gonna find out here. Oh, yep, or those banners. Yeah, not seeing very good signs of, what's to come from sticking around. Whoa. Whoa. What? This is so pretty. Enchanted Tangle, it says. Ooh. Can I grab these? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's a giant tower here. I'm gonna look up what this stuff looks like. Enchanted. Oh. Okay, so it looks like there's blue enchanted logs as well as green, which is the tree that we're currently standing on, the green one. And I don't know, I might grab some of these just for the fun of it. I don't really foresee myself using them, but I mean, does it hurt to at least grab it? Let's throw some more stuff in the backpack though, because it is quite full already. My inventory is. Let's see, I don't need to keep these flowers on me. Can get rid of all this. And the jungle logs I'll save in my inventory because those belong in the other backpack. Very cool. I'm gonna check out inside of this. I kind of want to just dig into it because I'm a little scared to see what's down below. Oh, is this just solid all the way through? Yeah, that's solid. We're gonna actually leave that as it is then. Alright, back to jungle wood chopping. I wish, yeah, I was steering clear of back there for a good reason. We're gonna just keep moving this way. Oh, what is that? Oh, just a block. Okay. I thought maybe it was something like special inside of it if you break it open. This is so pretty though. I love how it's like lit up with the glow berries. Packed mud? Oh yes, please. I love using mud to do landscapes. I think it's so pretty. These will go great with the path that we put outside of our house. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to do that yet or not, but since it looks like I'm going to be able to get some nice pretty blocks that I would want to use for it, I think it would be fine if we go ahead and did that. And this peat is actually also quite pretty, so I'm going to grab that as well as the mud. Green mushroom. Oh, that's so pretty. Do we have a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms? Hold on, let me look. Oh. Ooh, I guess it looks like there's just some different ones that you can make with the chip mod. And there's still just the red and... I thought I heard a creeper. Besides that, though, there's also the green. Ooh, weeping milk cap. Wood bluet. Okay, so there's a few different kinds with the modded version. That's pretty cool. Why are there birds? Oh, because we're in the jungle. Duh. Oh, and here's one of those pretty mushrooms as well. And it looks like we've actually strayed out of the jungle. So I'm not quite sure why the compass wanted us to go farther this way. I guess maybe just in the middle of here is where it was leading us to. Let's go ahead and keep grabbing our jungle wood so we can actually get to building our house. Oh, and it is now day 29. Wow, I thought it was going to be 28. I guess I didn't even realize that that one passed already. Oh, and our backpack is once again filling up quite quickly. Let's go ahead and throw those build materials into here. And oh my goodness, that backpack is almost full. I don't need a lot of jungle. I think I kind of just want to use it for like accents, like beams. So same with the spruce. I'm gonna still make this mostly out of aspen, but I still think it would be pretty to have jungle accents going like beams, and then also to be with the spruce to have it as kind of like a roof lining could be pretty. Let's go ahead and make a couple more axes and kind of just fill our inventory with some more spruce, or not spruce, jungle before we go home, because it doesn't hurt to have extra. And let's see, which backpack do I have? I guess in here, right? Yes. Let's make like 3 axes maybe? Oh, first I need 6. Beautiful. Oh. Okay, I honestly think we probably have enough. I'll just get one more tree and then we should be good to head home. Beautiful. All right, let's head back to our house, which is that way. And we're taking a bit of a different route this time, it looks. So hopefully less hills to traverse. And this is actually one of the biomes that we saw on our 6,000 block journey to find a terracotta, what are they called? The Badlands, the Mesa. So, you know, I have that waypointed, but it doesn't look like we'll have to go that far next time we want some of this wood. Or these flowers, for that matter. This biome is so cool. We do have one right next to our house, but it is very cool. Prairie grass looks so much like how the wheat looks in this mod pack that I keep thinking I'm just running through a giant wheat field. Ooh, and it looks like there's a structure over there, so let's definitely make sure we stop and check that out. That's the fun of us kind of taking a different route back home, is that there's even more to stop and see. Like this sheep, whose wool I'm going to steal from my roof. Oh, sorry. I just wanted your wool. Not to punch you. Ooh. I see multiple structures. Is that the same? That is so pretty. Oh, and there's a chest right here that I missed with some food in it, which I will happily take. Let's see what else I can throw in here. It looks like not much, but I can get rid of some of this stuff. So we can throw in more of our logs. Very nice. Oh, is this just a tavern again? I cannot believe how many of these things there are around the world. Like, I feel like this is pretty much the only structure I've really found. I mean, it's nice because they have food, but I hope I find at least, like, an actual village eventually or something. Oh, and there's my tummy growling, and I don't think I'll take all this hay, because I should have quite a bit at home, actually. Is there anything in here I can take? No, nothing I need. Anything else outside to check out? It does not look like it. Now, let's go see if that's the same. Oh, no, it's not. It's the same blocks, but it's a different structure. Let's see how it'll be getting up there. I think we can just go up that way. And I'm excited to find out what this biome is, because this is so pretty. Lupine Fields. Ooh. These are so beautiful. I'm definitely gonna have to remember this place exists, because what the heck? This is gorgeous. Oh, and I almost just jumped into a ravine. I love that for me. I see another structure over there. Let's go to that one first, and then we'll go to the other one, because that one's closer to the direction we'll head to get home. And I really want to stop and check out all the structures I see. I don't think this is a tavern, because I don't remember them having chimneys. No, and it's a different shape. So hopefully it's not just a differently shaped tavern. Ah, these flowers are gorgeous. Alright, what do we have here? Are these decorative or... yeah, just decoration. Okay. Go around. Ooh. Is this the front? And I see a house over there. Oh, too much to see. Okay. I see some chickens, lots more hay. The stables. It's a little fox up here. Okay, well, a good little barn structure. Cute little chimney. Very cute. Is that cinnabar? No, it's not. It's granite. Let's see. Over there is another little house. We'll go back this way because there was another structure over there that we didn't check out. Modded Minecraft is so cool because I just like have always found it so interesting that people are able to just add this stuff to a game. Like, I know that probably sounds really silly because it's just like coding and like assets and stuff, but like, I don't know, it's so impressive that people can do this. Let's see what's in here. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Hello, sir. A nice home you've got here with some food for me. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Is there anything in your barrels or are they decorative? Oh, just decorative. Oh, that's okay. I am in the sink. I'm so sorry, sir. I will get out of your sink. Looks like that's all that. Ooh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Let's head back that way and check out that structure that was on top of that hill of that cherry grove biome. And looks like there's another mine shaft here. That looks extra spooky, so I'm going to steer clear. I've actually found quite a few sheep roaming around here, so I should be good as long as I find something to make green dye with, which I am now realizing I probably won't have because I haven't seen cactus unless, let me see, green dye. Let me just search dye. Oh, and we've got the old dye textures. Green dye. Oh, okay, so there's actually a couple things we can get it from. That's pretty cool. Okay, so there is a couple different ways to get it. I don't know if I really have access to any of those, but, you know, it won't hurt to check. And I guess if it comes to it, we might have to just go find a desert to get some cactus, because I really do want at least lime green concrete. I think lime green concrete and then regular green wool. So searching for a cactus is looking like it's gonna be a must at this point. And there's more sheepies. Thank you for your wool. I appreciate you. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, it does look like this is about the same structure then. Just looks a little different from the front, I think. And more sheep. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cute! Is there anything in the chest? No, it's just for cuteness. Adorable. Let's go see if there's any good loot in here. I don't need the enchanting table. I took one from the other structure. I think this is actually the exact same loot. Like, almost 1-to-1. So I don't really think I'll take much more from there. So back on our journey home we go. Got 1,000 blocks left. You're so funny looking. Oh! Oh, I love them. Why do they kind of look like my cat? They kind of look like my cat. That's so funny. Alright, it actually looks like the rest of the journey home is in fact the same way we came. Which, I mean, does make sense considering we're just going back and then forth. So I will see you when we get home because you really don't need to watch me run through prairie grass for another 750 blocks. Okay, we are almost home and I've seen a couple creepers, so I'm a little spooked. So let's try to get there before any of them see me. There she is, our little, I was gonna say our house, but you really can't call it that, can you? Alright, and it is now day 30. But at this rate, I'm gonna have 100 days episode out before I have just a regular episode of this done. Okay, I think I might also go in and change the shape of this just a little bit because I don't really like how it's looking on some sides. So I'm gonna go redo the whole outline and I'll just show you when I'm done because who really wants to watch me redo this? But then we'll talk the rest of it through together. Alright, here's the basic foundation laid out, but I think I also want to go ahead and put jungle logs on the corners like this, and then we're gonna go through and strip all of these, and the jungle logs are gonna go all the way up, and I'm not sure quite how tall that'll be yet, but for now this is what we are starting with. Okay, there's all the corners. Yes, so we can go through and strip them. Okay, and then there's that base layer down, and I am still going to make the basic, like the walls and such, out of the aspen planks, and I could have sworn I had like a ton more of these, but I guess I don't. That's okay. What's in my backpack? Oh, wait, where is my backpack? There it is. Aha! There is... Oh. Well, there's some more logs in here, and that's, I guess, what's important right now. Let's go ahead and start filling this in. I'm probably going to go about... I think we'll start with 3 up and see how I like that. So let's go up 1 more like this. And we'll go all the way around with this height. All right, beautiful. And you know what? Before I do anything else, I'm gonna make a door, and I'm thinking I want to do it out of spruce because I think it would be a nice contrast. Very nice. And then we can actually move our bed indoors so we don't have to worry about something eating us alive or whatever else while we're trying to go to bed. So let's just put our bed right here and rest our head for the night. And we wake up on day 32. Beautiful. We can go back to our building. Let's see. I've got jungle wood here. So we'll go ahead and bring this up to match the height. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not funny. Not funny. We're gonna stay over here. Yeah, walk away, buddy. Walk away. I'm so scared. Okay. He's still too close to comfort. Okay, okay, okay. Well, while I'm up here, let's talk about some of the plans I'm thinking for this. So, I'm thinking this will have a roof over here. We'll do a big roof over here. Little roof here, little roof here. And maybe like a tiny arch here, but not like a full roof section. So this will come up and match until here. And then this will go into that one. Where did he go? I am so scared. Okay. So yeah, and then we'll do something over the door to make it a little more interesting. And over here, I think one of these two spots, I will do, maybe this one will be my enchanting area. And then over here could be my kitchen. And I think there's a couple good spots for little window wells, like right here maybe, because then I could have something like that going on. I don't know. Let's finish. Okay. Oh my goodness, he's still there. Well, anyways, I think this is a good height. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on you, joke's on you. I'm not even scared. I'm not even scared. I'm not even scared right now. I'm so totally so not scared. It's not even funny. Where is he? Oh my goodness. I just want him away from my house. Come over here and you can explode, but you're not gonna explode by my house. Come explode so I can build peacefully. Please. Okay. Oh! He dropped a hat bag. And I got a... Bro, what? I got a dragon head. Okay. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. Do I have food? I do. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some more jungle wood because next up, I think we will go ahead and do those window wells. I think this right here would be a good spot. So, like this. Oh. If we do it like this, and then we can have a window in the middle because I did look through the catalog and I found some really cool little jungle windows. I don't know quite how to make them. Oh, super simple. Well, I guess a little bit more expensive than just a regular piece of glass, but it is very pretty. So, I wonder if this makes this different directions or if you can just use any of them. Oh, what? You can... Wait. I'm confused. I'm just gonna move on. I think this would get too cluttered. Maybe over here we could have a 3-wide window. So I can go ahead and do like this. And then over here, I could do the same thing with the 3-wide window. nice big window for the kitchen, of course. Although I don't think it's going to be the most practical to have a nice big window where my enchantment setup's going to go. But that's okay. We'll work through that. And then over here, let's take a good look at this. If I do like 3 and 3, I might wait on this side for now. I might wait this one part just to see how I feel as we go, because this is the only like super large side, and I'm kind of overwhelmed by it. But I think next I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna bring these up one more so that I can go like this all the way across. I think that's cute. Then the corner will have to go upwards. Oops. So we'll keep going all the way around with this. I keep thinking I'm hearing bees pop out of a nest, and I'm kind of just now realizing that that's the sound it makes when the thing I'm holding runs out and it replaces it with a new one. Hopefully what I just said makes sense. Okay, very nice. And I do know what I want the shape of the roof. What? The shape of the roof to do. But I don't know how it's gonna look from this part. I just know that I want it to go in a pattern. But for that, I'm gonna need a lot of spruce stuff. So let's drop down. Let's see. I'm gonna put a bunch of this wood somewhere a little more convenient, aka in this chest. I'm so scared something's gonna run up on me. Okay, I'm gonna grab a bunch of spruce and I'm gonna come do this in my house with a bunch of axes. Where did I put my iron? It's in my inventory. Let's just do 3 more for now, and then go hide in my house. And I'm just gonna craft a new crafting table because I honestly don't want to go back out there to get that. And this one matches my house. What? Wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there is some different crafting tables just from the biomes we've gone woods. Ooh, these are funky. Oh, I like that. That one's so pretty. That's really pretty. I wonder if we have different chests as well. Yeah, we've got the crystal chest. Ooh, I bet that would be super pretty. Do we have like different wood chests? We do. Cute. I wonder if there's aspen chests. It doesn't look like it. But there is cherry chests and spruce and jungle. So we could have chests that match our house. But let's go ahead and place down a bunch of jungle to strip. And I guess I could do this in the easier way. Like this. Because I want to use some shelves as well as just some of the strip blocks on their own for the roof design. So let's kind of just estimate. Let's say that I need 2, 2, 2, and 2. So about 8 per peak of roof. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish times 8. So honestly, I'm just going to strip the whole stack because I also need some of just the blocks on their own. But I think 1 stack of strip blocks should be plenty for what I'm hoping to do because the smaller roofs won't need as many shelves as the bigger roofs. But I don't know. We will see. I don't know. I'm just gonna make this whole stack, like I said, into strip logs. Okay, beautiful. Now let's make a bunch of these into shelves. Let's see, that gets us 24. Maybe we'll do 48 and hopefully that'll be enough. I might just strip some extra just in case. Okay, cool. We'll go with that, and it is getting dark, but I think we can go ahead and keep making a few things. I want to know, I know there's like different kinds of like doors and such, and what is the thing that I need? Carpenter's workbench. Okay, how do I make a carpenter's workbench? Planks, logs, iron, an axe, and a crafting table. Okay, so stuff I actually all have the resources for. Go like that. Make an axe. Let's see, it was an axe, a crafting table. Let's see, let's just search for it. Carpenter workbench. Oh, it says I have to do it with a regular crafting table. Can I do it with spruce? Okay, perfect. Does it really not work with mod? Oh, that's so interesting. I guess that makes sense because they're different mods. We've got the carpenter's table. Oh, and it's a little bit in the way. Very cool. Let's see if there's any kinds of... This is really risky to do at night, but I want to see if they... Oh, wait. Yeah, I can just leave that there because I can use a different one. I want to see what kind of cool spruce doors we have. That one's pretty. I like that it shows you it, like, with a little preview. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I kind of like this one or this one. Let's do this one and see how that looks. Because I like the idea of having a little window on the door. No, it kind of just looks like prison bars a little bit, honestly. Maybe this one? Is that cute? We'll leave it for now, and if I change my mind, we can always change it. I don't know. I don't know if it's hollering at me that this is the right door. But let's go ahead and craft a few more of the spruce materials we'll need, because we're going to need a bunch of stairs. And then we're also going to need a bunch of slabs. Let's honestly just make all of this into planks. Okay, this is honestly probably not going to be enough, but it'll get us started for sure. And let's make a couple chests just to have inside for now, so that I can, I don't know, hopefully start getting my life a little... Ooh, what is that? Wooden silo. There is so much for me to explore with this mod. What mod pack? Okay, wait, how do I make the spruce chests then? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, honestly, that's probably more work than it's worth to have special chests. I think we're gonna go ahead and sleep the night away, and then get to work on the roof in the morning. Clover patch! Clovercraft mentioned. Alright, and it is now day 33, and I want to make some scaffolding to help me with this project. So let's make some string and see how many scaffolding we can make, because I honestly don't really remember how you make them. I want to say it's like that, but I guess do you not need scaffolding in this, or the string in this version for it? I'm kind of scared to be outside. I'm gonna stay in my house for this. Let's see, how do we make a scaffolding? Ooh, funky scaffoldings. Oh, okay, I was so close. Okay, beautiful. That should hopefully be plenty to get what we need done. Let's go out here and get started on the roofing. And we'll go up in the middle like this. So what I'm wanting to do is starting by going upside down here. And then it'll go up, over, and we will do a stripped spruce log. And I'm going to put another one on top so I can do a stair, but then I'm going to break it and do a slab. And we're going to just repeat that until it meets in the middle. So let's go over on the other side, and obviously this is going to go like so. Let's repeat that on the other side so we can see where they will need to meet up. Like that. Oh, that one's not right. Beautiful. And then up and over. Stair. Slab. And then up and over again. Oh, if I could place it right. Like this. And then probably just like that in the middle. Very nice. That was actually quite simple. And then we will go ahead and I'm now going to turn all this into the planks. And we can kind of fill in this layer here where these are going to need to go. Might need to grab, I'm definitely going to grab some more of these, but let's see. I think, because this will be roof. That'll be roof. And then I think like this. Whoa, sorry. I just ran out of storage, and for some reason my PC got all funky, and all my Minecraft settings reset, and my OBS is a little weird. So hopefully everything still sounds okay. I can hear the birds are very loud though. We're gonna turn them back down. What would that be? Environment, friendly creatures. I'm just gonna kind of turn everything down. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully they're not too loud. But what I was trying to say is that I think this is what the roof is going to look like, and I will figure it out as I fill it in if this is going to stay that way. Let me fix that. Okay. We got the arch done for the roof there. Let's move on to this side over here. Oh! Ow. Oh, and my texture pack is off for some reason. I don't know what the heck happened, but I don't even know what these are. I really don't know why it all reset, because like my worlds are fine, knock on wood, but I don't know, that was very weird. I think this one is on. I know this one's on. Maybe this one too? Whoa, oh my goodness. Okay, there it goes. Sorry for the like random issues in the middle. I've been literally working on this video for so long, I kind of don't have storage anymore. So honestly, the roof is going to take me forever, so I'm going to do it off camera, and I will catch you guys when it's time to, honestly, when it's done, because this is probably going to take me another hour, and nobody really needs to sit and watch that, especially when my computer's being a little whack all of a sudden. And as another night falls, I have finished our house. Let's get a nice little shot of it. Here she is. I'm very happy with how this came out, and I really like these windows. I thought I was going to have to go somewhere to get sand, but I had about a stack and a quarter of sand already, which was super nice and handy. And I had to go ahead and place this composter because I really wanted some leaves on the roof, but because of the biome, oak leaves look like that, so I was able to bone meal some azaleas to get this. And I will show you the inside. Doesn't really have anything going on, like anything. So I actually am going to save the interior for next episode, but before we wrap up today, I'm going to move all of my things inside and make a little path outside. And I'm also going to switch the door out because the door still has not grown on me. I do not like it. Let's see. I've got, there we go, there are my doors, and let's see which one we like. I think I like this one, or maybe this one right here, the heavy door. Go ahead and place it. Oh yeah, that's cute. That looks like an actual like front door kind of door. And I'm gonna take these torches while it's dark and run around and light it up a little bit better around here because, yep, that's why. Yep, that's why. I don't like mobs being able to get me easily. I want this to be a cozy experience, not a fighting for my life to not die to creepers and skeletons kind of experience. So let's go ahead, toss these in here. There's a couple things in the quest book that we need to grab. Like getting moss. I got some glowberries and some mossy bricks that are kind of pretty. And then vines and villages. I got some seeds for collecting a grape. And it looks like that's actually it. I think the rest of the things that have been popping up have just been regular old achievements. So we're going to go ahead and sleep. And once the sun is back up... Oh, oopsies. Once the sun is back up, we will go ahead and bring everything inside. And I'm probably just going to toss them right over here for now, because all of the interior, the decorating and such, will be next time. And we wake up on day, I want to say 38. Nice. I worked through the nights on this house, and once I started on it, it kind of flowed pretty well. It kind of just like came together nicely. Some spots I'm kind of unsure about how I feel about the way they look, but for the most part, I think I'm happy with how this came out. So let's just start grabbing a bunch of random stuff and throwing it in the backpacks. Load up what we can. I'm going to use some of this wood to make a bunch more chests because we are going to need quite the storage area, as you typically do with modded Minecraft. This should be a decent amount to get us started, but actually I am going to put these on this wall instead because I feel like it's more likely that this is going to be where our storage goes. Somewhere like in this vicinity. Maybe over here is our bedroom and over here is storage. I do want to have like actual interior walls and everything as well. And yeah, let's just start. I'm going to throw all this wood in here. I'm going to try and keep it somewhat tidy for now, but since I have so much stuff, I cannot promise that it's gonna stay tidy as we keep loading stuff in here. See, rocks, I'm gonna throw... I've got a lot of random stuff in here. I'm just gonna throw that stuff in there as well. And I know I have a bunch more wood and such in here. We can have a chest for food. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our little friends, if I can grab them. They can just live with me for now until I can make them their own houses. Honestly, because I would love to have like a little village of these guys. I think it would be so cute. First we gotta get them in the house though. Nope. Bye. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and patch up this hole. I'm just gonna fill it in with regular dirt down here, and then I'll do the lush dirt on top so it matches with the rest of the environment. And I'll fix these two pieces here. Then we're gonna go ahead and chop down the trees that are around, and then we're going to do our path, which will include breaking some of the torches to replace with lanterns, just because they look a lot prettier. I might see if there's like any other sort of pretty light sources, like some sort of like street light kind of thing, like path lights, but I don't know if this mod pack is like that fancy, but we'll see. So I was looking for blocks to use for a path and found out that I can use the stone cutter to turn cobblestone into gravel, which is super cool. And they do have some of these little path designs already, but I don't think I'm going to use those unless, because you can't put... Ooh. Oh, that could be pretty. I'm going to grab a couple of those. What do we have in here? Nothing. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just amazed. I'm like in awe. Okay, very cute. Let me grab some dirt. Ooh, I wonder if lush dirt will work for this as well, or if it has to be regular dirt. Okay, it has to be regular dirt. Do I have a bunch of regular dirt anywhere? Yes, I do. We can go ahead and turn a bunch of this into coarse dirt. Wait, did I do that right the first time? Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn this into that. And then I'm thinking this is gonna be what we'll use for our path. I would like to use rid of dirt, but I've yet to see a naturally spawning azalea tree. Even above like the lush cave that I did find, there wasn't a tree. Like, I couldn't find one. Maybe it's because of how the modded biomes spawn, but, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and craft our lanterns as well. Put wherever I put those torches, because obviously my storage system's quite the disaster, to put it the nicest way possible. And then I need my iron, which is right here. And we can go ahead and... oh, wait. Now we can go ahead and craft our... ooh. What? Shelf. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some of those. Very cool. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Let's go ahead and craft our lanterns. I'm gonna want a couple more than that, actually. And we wake up on day 39, and we're ready to get our path set. We're gonna grab our path blocks, which I'm going to use this combo here, and we'll start digging it out. And there goes our door for now, so let's throw it on just like that, so we can get this dug out. It'll be pretty similar to how I do my paths in Clovercraft, because honestly this is just my favorite way to design a path. I think this is a really fun block combo. I'm going to have it kind of go off to the side here so we can kind of taper down the hill a little bit, so that when we do more builds we can have them go that way, and we can always do another path that way as well, because I'm sure we'll use plenty of that space over there. Very nice. Okay, let's make it a little more funky shape so it's not like just super angled. Okay, I think that'll work. And then we're going to use mostly coarse dirt for this because it is what we have the most of by far. But let's go ahead and place it all around. Some mud bricks here and there. Where is our packed mud? Here we go. Like so. As well as some of the jungle planks because the color matches pretty nicely. Very cute. We can have some of this coming down a little bit as well. And then I got these little plank paths. Cute. And the little muddy rocks. Those are so cute. Stop. Wait, actually, that's adorable. I can throw some of these around, kind of like this. I really like those. That is super cute. Alright, and then our lanterns, they're just going to place like normal here. I think we could put one on each side of the door like this, though. I think that's pretty cute. We could do the same on the windows over here for some nice lighting. And then we can go ahead and place just a couple around. You know what, actually? If I have any leaf blocks left, which I believe I do. Yes, not the oak ones, though. We can grab these and do some little bushes around. Let me break this real quick. We can do our little azalea bush things like this. They look so much prettier when the leaves are like fluffy. I wonder if we have something for that. We have no bushy leaves, but we don't even have bushy leaves at all. It looks like we have a texture pack for some, but it might be just for the specific mod that states. So I actually am going to probably... oh. Lag. Holy cow. That made things a little funky. We're gonna go ahead and put that back down where it was, because I don't know why that just happened. Okay, spooky. But between now and the next episode, I'm going to download the mod, or I guess texture pack, that makes the leaves bushier, because I just think it looks so cute like that, personally. So let's just throw another little bush here with another little lamp right there. And we can do one more right over here. Very nice, just like that. Super cute. Let's get a nice shot of it from over here. Pretty, but I think it could use something here. And those little shelves that I saw with the slabs, I think those could actually be quite cute. Let's put our door back in the right spot quick, though, like so. Where do I have any spruce slabs left? I do. And let's see, that was like this. I believe. Yeah, perfect. And I think these, if I can get my scaffolding, would go nicely, kind of just as a little border there. So let's get up there. Right about here. And just along here, we can place those. And they match perfectly with the stairs, which is like super satisfying. And let's step back, see how that looks. Okay, I do think that does help. I might go ahead and do that kind of all over the place, because I do think it helps break up the kind of similar toned woods. So I'm going to get some more, and we can place those all around. Kind of just going to see how many we can make. Okay, beautiful. I might not end up needing all of these, but better to have more than enough so that we can kind of get it all done and don't have to go get more materials. I guess we technically do have plenty of spruce, but honestly, I'm just kind of too lazy to have to keep recrafting stuff. And I'm going to chop this down because it's a little in the way. It was in the way while I was building, and it literally broke some of my wood on my house because it was in the way and I had to chop it down. Go ahead and grab that, and then I think this is the last side we'll do it on. Maybe right there too. I don't know what to do with this little nook. It was just kind of awkward spacing, so I threw that there, but very cute. I really like how that turned out. Do we think maybe put some of these inside as well, kind of like as actual shelves? How cute. I could put my little plushie guy on it. Oh, that is kind of cute. Okay. And with that, I think our exterior is pretty much complete. I'm gonna do the little moss carpet trick with some torches around the outside quick though, so that I can have a nice looking exterior right in front of my house without, you know, dying to creepers and whatever else. Oh, the moss carpet is not the same color. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just live in darkness, and that is okay. Maybe that's just okay. I think we don't need, like, an absurd amount of torches anyways. Like, these should light up a good amount. We don't need that one there. And then the rest of these should be, like, pretty well spaced out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on our shaders, and we can get one last good look. Go ahead and toggle those on. It's going to lag a little bit. There we go. We're going to go into free cam because it's just so much better to take screenshots with and kind of look at stuff. Look at that. That is so pretty. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see me play with shaders on like this? Or do you think you more prefer to watch without the shaders? And after a very long time, we are finally at the end of this episode with our cute house and very hideous interior with our two little friends. And make sure you tune back next time if you want to see me do the inside of this house, as well as start getting settled outside of just a basic build. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this extra long video. Bye-bye!